guys, Kittylefluffington here, and today I am being joined by Kitten803.
Hi.
And Jenny.
Hello.
Okay, so today we will be playing a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, Kitten and I have already seen an entire playthrough of it. I think we saw the same one.
Mm-hmm.
But Jenny has not. So, we want her to be here for a little bit of it. But she's going to leave us, so, yeah.
Don't get too attached.
Oh no, oh no.
Okay.
Okay, so this game, as it says, is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed, and I will be passing it on to Jenny so she can finish reading if she wants to be a sane person.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience while playing this game. For content warnings, please visit that website that I am not reading.
HTTP. I'm just kidding. It's just Doki Doki Literature Club stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not suitable for children. Or any of these kinds of people.
Wait,
Now,
will people die?
Okay.
okay, I'm easly disturbed, but
We're gonna go through it.
by playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
What? Stole my saying.
Go ahead.
Oh, I want to.
Okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years old. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content.
Okay, so if we weren't 13 years old, we wouldn't have a channel.
Really?
Sound.
Ooh,
Yay.
I imagine a future where I can be with you. Okay, so we have so many tabs. Okay, so we have this thingy here. When we get into the more... Why is she so close? Go away,
She's
X.
special. You can't click the
I'm
X.
very special, guys.
Yeah, we know. Okay, need name.
Okay, what do we want the protagonist's name to be?
Farts a lot.
I can't reach the keyboard.
It's a lot. What is it?
Sir farts a lot.
No.
No. Because I'm gonna have to keep on saying it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep saying it too.
Sir farts a lot.
Joseph, no! Joseph. Okay, we could put one of our characters in...
Yeah.
We could
what
put
is their
Joseph.
name? Let's put. I love Joseph too.
Okay, so this is Joseph
No.
with a J. Joseph is a character in our series, and you'll understand why. Also, I don't understand why this XSplit thing is here.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
No, that's you.
That's how you pronounce it.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
We're bad at reading, so we apologize.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children.
What were you saying, Jenny? It's weird calling her Jenny.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Joseph. Oh, God.
That's mean.
That's mean, Joseph.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Joseph, no. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Joseph, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already. I'm sorry. I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs.
Okay, so I just want to address this XSplit thing right here.
Let's just ignore that.
I don't have XSplit open. It's just being a jerk.
Shh, just ignore it.
Just please don't mind it. I'm sorry.
I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
Oh, no.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
That sounds like me.
It does.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any any skills before college. This is really me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. It's some kind of non-educated somethings.
Whatever.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Bye.
So Jenny's leaving now.
Bye.
Also, I was planning to live stream record this, but I couldn't get live stream working because I don't have a capture card on my computer yet. So that's a work in progress. Bye, Jenny. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her.
Wow.
I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That sounds like me.
Okay, so I'm drinking water so I can be able to talk, so...
Yeah.
If I pause and not read for a little bit, that's because I'm drinking water.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Where's my mouse? Oh. So we're here.
Okay.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Mimi.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president.
Okay, so this kind of reminds me of an anime. It's called Free. It's where one of the characters literally insults all the vice presidents in the world, and it's hilarious. You guys should check out Free if you guys want to. The 3rd season just came out this winter, and I really want to see it.
Okay. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. I imagine it just like that. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go. I'm gonna,
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
That was me when I was younger. Literally, I wouldn't eat anything unless it tasted like a cupcake.
That's strange.
I know, I was a strange child. I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
Well, keep going.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities.
So what year are they in?
Second?
I don't know. Anyways,
Fourth?
this long hallway scares me. I'm terrified of
It
long
should.
hallways.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Joseph, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation.
Okay, so Monika is the easiest one to draw. I've drawn her before. I haven't gotten around to these guys yet. But she's so easy to draw.
Yeah.
Except for the bow and the hair.
Oh my gosh. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Italics.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently not Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Oh, my side hurts so much.
So sorry. She is also the one who made Cupcakes, according to Sayori.
She's got a little bit of a blush on her face. Both of them do. That's one thing I didn't notice during the play.
I noticed her. Okay, go.
Like, I guess I don't really remember. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Maybe I should have whispered that.
It's fine.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
I almost read your lines.
Shh, don't do that.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Joseph.
Monika smiles sweetly.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You could flash someone who's shorter than you. Don't do that.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
A complete Mary Sue.
Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monika.
Okay, so who are we going for in this? I kind of want to go for Natsuki because I didn't see that part.
Yeah, we should go for Natsuki. I love Natsuki.
I do too. Natsuki's my favorite.
Okay, we'll go for Natsuki. It's not me.
Come sit down, Joseph. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
I'm like smiling while I'm talking,
Can
so
I
it
press
like
enter
really
so
hurts.
you don't have to do that, or space. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori.
If you break it,
Oh,
okay.
Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. You don't have to do that.
Gonna move
Yeah,
it.
okay. Where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Aw.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Oops.
Yeah, it's your
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
I wouldn't be able to eat them.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had a good paper. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. What?
Okay, this is funny. It says, Jenny just saw someone driving down the street backwards with the car doors open.
That's concerning.
It is concerning.
Alright, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Oh, that's you.
Oh,
Joseph.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? That's actually true.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean... Oh, shoot, hon. I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Hold on, I'm gonna put a paper through the door.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club? I'm trying to give them different voices.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and
Sorry.
Here.
And exciting for everyone. That's what it said.
It does?
Yeah, I saw it. I see. Fun and exciting for everyone.
Thank you. Return.
Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? It's distracting me.
Sorry.
You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I'm surprised I can, speak for this long. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Yes. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out... Can you get your feet off of my sweater, please? Thank you. In putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Can I put my feet on this?
Yes, it's a foot massager.
Oh, cool.
It just doesn't have any batteries yet, because Jen took all the batteries.
Drama. Okay.
I want the foot massager, but yeah. Okay, go.
Well, my feet are, uncomfortable.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I want to go to the festival. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it!
You're good at voicing Natsuki.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Monika's creepy.
They're all like, okay. Yuri's kind of staring into my soul.
But so is Monika. She's just there smiling. Anyway, by the idea of blah blah blah. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Joseph, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga.
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Change.
Could change.
Whatever. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
I can trace the rim of my cup.
Yes, you can.
My favorite... They spell favorites the American way. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. It's telling me to hurry up. There's a little arrow in the corner. It's like, come on. See, look at it. It's taunting me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. See, I like fantasy too.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
See, I'm Yuri. I'm Yuri.
Yes.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I have too, I think.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
That talks back. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. They have like the same voice. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. Trying to do different octaves and stuff like that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even that, if only for a brief moment. I'm reading these words, yet I'm not reading them correctly.
Ugh, I hate her.
Her?
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a scrap Hold on. I can't say the word paper. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a called...
Don't say it out loud! Sorry. And give that back.
It's okay. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Oh, oops. Sayori saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
That's creepy.
I'm not cute!
Oh god, your voice.
Oh no. I'm not cute!
There you go.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. No.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels.
Yuri, way to ruin the moment.
Okay, so...
She's like, hey.
It's just like, hey. But, okay, so some YouTubers that have recorded this call her Natsuki, some call her Natsuki, and some of them just, I don't even remember. So I'm just kind of, I've seen both.
Natsuki.
Natsuki? Okay, so I just kind of, whichever one I say, it works with me.
Okay.
I think I say them both. Why is there an exclamation point in, like,